Well, ladies and gentlemen, so much has happened since we last were on, and oof, I have so much to show you guys, all the progress that we have made. We have all of these villagers set up. These are all of the weaponsmiths fully done so that they are one-to-one iron trade. We also have some clerics here that can give oh, this guy's not all traded up, but the clerics can give us glowstone, redstone, lapis, and some even experience. I think there was one guy who gave us ender pearls. That was what we used to get to the end. That fight there. We also have farmers for food, toolsmiths, an armorer, as well as all of the book types we need. We also have all of the tools that we need. We have our sword, which has mending, unbreaking, looting 3, sharpness 5. If we wanted to get knockback or fire aspect, that's the only thing we're really missing, but I'm happy with what we have now. We have Forchi, which is our Fortune 3 pickaxe, Shovey, which is our Silk Touch, Shovel, Silky, our Silk Touch pickaxe, Showy, our Silk Touch hoe, and then we don't have a Silk Touch axe yet, but that'll be sexy as soon as we get it. And all of our armor is fully kitted out and looks shiny and blue and so pretty. This took quite a lot of grinding, but we got it. Finally, the trading hall is pretty much good and done. Now that we've done pretty much all that we can in this area, I'm starting to get my starter base planned. I know, 4 episodes in, or 5, wherever we're at, and I haven't yet to make a starter base. That's because I wanted to get really kitted out with all the tools I would need, because I had something special in mind, and it took a while to get all the different materials. Honestly, I get tunnel vision, you guys. I think about something, and then I just go at it and do it and do it and do it without really thinking about anything else. That's kind of what happened here. I was just like, you know what? I'm doing the villagers. Let's do it right and get them all sorted away. And then my sister was able to come on and play, so we went and fought the dragon. You know, for funsies, as you guys saw. Let's talk about plans for this world and my future base plans. Let's talk about my plans for this world. I love making stories in Minecraft. I think it's such a unique medium to bring art to life. It's beautiful, and the storytelling aspect can be very fun and is underutilized. I have a couple of inspirations. One of my favorite authors, K.M. Shea, she has a book series, an urban fantasy, a girl who discovers that she is now the queen of the Fae Night Court. Fae, F-A-E, like fairy, that realm of creatures. She's in this night court, and it's corrupted, and she turns it into a good place. I got inspired by that, as well as the story of Snow White, and I thought, what if the night court, which is the Fae court over the night realm, what if that queen went evil and she chased out her stepdaughter? So it is a twist on Snow White and kind of, you know, night court, and putting Fae back into fairy tales. I have a vision to make a castle that is the Knight's Court Castle. With beautiful dark colors, darker tones. As this queen becomes more evil and more corrupt, the castle starts to deteriorate from the magic. That is the vision we're going for. As a starter base, Snow White is going to run away to a little cottage. Over here we have a starter cottage that I made, and I am pretty happy with the structure of it. I think that the outside looks great. The inside could use a little bit more detailing and definitely terraforming around the outside. Eventually, this will all be forest with the castle over past where we can see that way. The castle will be over there, and she had to run through the woods to this little cottage to find refuge. This cute little cottage is what Snow White finds here on the edge. Now, this area definitely has a lot more work. The landscaping, I've started a little bit with these little rocks everywhere, but I want this to be eventually, like there's going to be a big forest behind that we need to come up with. I want to put a bunch of more of these big spruce trees all around and more of these dark oak trees because that kind of, Black Forest, Brothers Grimm kind of feel. I like that these trees give. And I'm also going to have the birch trees because I think they're really pretty, as well as custom trees here and there. Not everywhere because that's a lot of work, but I want a few custom trees dotting around to really add character to this area. I love this little cottage. The roof was a bit of a struggle, but I really like how it turned out in the end. It gives that cottage feel. The front could use a little more detailing. I think I want to add a window up above this little bit of detailing here. Let's go and check it out. What I've done here is I've put dark oak fence, dark oak trapdoors here, lining the bottom, stacking them on so that they all will flip the same direction, and this is inverted, as well as then dark oak on top, to kind of give this really cool detailing that looks similar to like a medieval type cottage, as well as darker and then stone down the bottom, like there's a cobblestone base foundation type idea, and then white at the top because they used to put plaster over there, or something similar to plaster. I'm not exactly sure what it's called, over the stone and brick. That was a common style that they liked. So this was really fun. The darker deep slate tiles I thought was a pretty choice for the roof. And yeah, now let's go look inside. Not much. We still need to do some things, but the idea of just a cozy little cottage. Here we have some things here with some functional storage. It is not sorted at all. It is all junk. I need to go through and sort it, but it's here. And then we have a little loft, which I thought was fun. And this is kind of a fun floor detail. It's such a small space. Anything too grand would kind of detract from the room itself. But this is kind of a fun little design that's a warmer color to contrast the super dark ceiling roof, which I still have visible. I like it. It kind of just, adds more space to the room. You might have noticed also that we have a beacon. Yeah, I did not record it, but I got 3 skulls, fought a wither. It was so difficult. It was not hard at all. I dug down really deep, made a bunch of iron golems to be my henchmen, and had them attack the wither. The whole fight took about 60 seconds. That's the way to do it. So now we have a beacon in here, which has made mining out around here really nice. As you can see, I've started terraforming a little bit. You might be wondering why this area is so dark and so path-ridden, because I decided to make an iron farm. Yeah, I got this design from the internet, but I don't love it. It was very easy to make, but I don't love it because every once in a while you have to kind of reset it. So I customized it so that those blocks, and I couldn't figure out how to get redstone to affect the pistons from far away, because the angle, like this block needs to be here or else the villager would, could fall. So this needs to be here. And I can't figure out how to get redstone to run all one way into every single piston. But what you do is you just flip on these levers, the block goes up, block sight so that they can sleep. Once they're sleeping, then you undo it, and hopefully an iron golem. Oh, look, there. It spawned one immediately. So yeah, for whatever reason, it's almost like the villagers get too scared. And if they're too scared for so long and they've never slept in their beds, the AI, for whatever reason, will just make it so that they don't call any iron golems anymore. So there's probably a better farm out there which will have them, block sight or whatever. I could like do daylight sensors or something like that. But that seemed like a lot more work, and I had spent so much time between digging this out, getting the villagers in place, troubleshooting the problems, replacing the lava about 5 times because water fell down. I just was like, I am not doing anything else. I am only going to just do this little piston thing and be done with it. I also had to replace the zombie. Oh, it was a whole ordeal. But now we have an iron farm, which is awesome for our villager trading, as well as we're just going to need a lot of iron. With hoppers, I have decorations that are going to need iron, chains, cauldrons, that sort of thing. So iron will be very nice to have. The iron golems will spawn anywhere close. So pretty much 5 blocks out from this cube, or not cube, square, I have to be unspawnable. So since these are technically partial blocks, they're not the size of a full block, nothing can spawn on it. So the path block is what I've done. It just looks kind of bad. I didn't want to, it was a lot easier to just take my shovel and path everything than like place moss carpet everywhere. Really pumping out iron. So I figured that this was the best way to troubleshoot that problem of spawning, and it's worked. So I haven't had any iron golems spawn outside. If you notice, those are all half slabs that are on the bottom half of the block, making them also unspawnable. Glass is also unspawnable. If I had had that as a different block, they would have. Did have them as a different block at one point, and an iron golem spawned right on top. That was really frustrating. But now it's all unspawnable. Things working fine. I do need to terraform this area so that's a little better. I've started doing little bits, like see here I have this rocky. I want this to be kind of like a rocky pond. And the idea with this whole meadow is I just love the idea of surrounding a forest is a meadow with flowers and then a cute, cozy cottage. I love that idea. I want to live there in real life. I think that would be amazing. I've always said I want to live in a cabin in the woods. A cottage in the woods is just as cute.
saw, we started transforming the area to make it feel like an alive forest with some custom trees and custom terrain. I'm really excited about where this is going to make this really feel like straight out of a storybook. That's enough work for now. Let's have some fun.
Fudge! I already ruined it! How? The first word I say.
Hi everyone! We are going to go end raiding because I want wings. I'm sick of just walking around like an, I don't know, peasant. I want to fly around like a goddess. And we're gonna do it with with Ghost Schmoth. Oh my gosh, are you hacking up a lung? What is going on? But my little sister Tay is gonna join us. Place your bets now if you think she's gonna die.
Oh my gosh.
I put it at about 80%.
Nope. Stop.
I can make them say.
Shut up.
Mm-hmm.
Please. Stop talking.
Never. Oh!
What'd you do? Sinnabuns!
Oh, I did not do that. That wasn't me.
Look at that.
I know, it's very pink. And
look at the door, like the cross hatchings. It looks like that from Pirates in the Caribbean when you're going up when you're at the very end of it and you're going up.
oh, yeah, the lattice door or lattice fence. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
It looks like that.
It
makes me happy.
I know, you love pink.
Well, and Disneyland.
Yes. Pink and Disneyland.
That was my favorite. That was a childhood staple.
It was.
That's what I remember in my childhood. And I remember all of our whole family doing the ladybug little thingies where you bumper cars.
Oh, yeah.
And we were waiting in line and we had raisins. Raisins?
Really?
What am I saying?
We had those raisins.
No, we had raisins and we were eating them in line and I was like, ew, what the frick is this?
Yeah, heaven forbid you eat anything healthy.
Wait, how'd you make these blocks look so cool?
These are called chiseled bookshelves, and you can place the books strategically.
Sorry, Mama. Mama's trying to sleep. She might actually murder me.
Why is she sleeping in the main room? Tell her to go upstairs.
No, she's in Dad's office, and
well, I know.
He wanted her because he needs company all the time. Because
you're in there. You're in there.
Well, he needs Mom's company, I should say.
Tell him to stop being needy.
Dad, your daughter says stop being needy. That's the pot calling. No, your other daughter. What? That's both. What are you doing?
I was bored.
Sorry.
Woo! Did you see me make that jump?
Fudge! Ugh, why are you such a nerd?
Ha-ha!
Place our bets.
Now we need to make this path back to... Trust me.
Okay, just give me 5 seconds. I'm coming in the portal.
Okay, be careful. There's lava all around it.
See? That's what... See? It's... Oh my gosh. Okay.
Sometimes I worry about you, Taylor.
I'm not...
Ow!
I fell in lava.
Oh! Taylor, I swear, if I die trying to save you... Eat, 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 eat! Okay, I'm fine, but holy cow! Okay, well, I don't have enough blocks with me to make this fully tailor-proof. Did you get tools? Do you have a pickaxe? No, that's an axe. Do you have a pickaxe? Go get a pickaxe. Oh my gosh, just go!
You don't have to tailor-proof it this much.
I'm just being cautious.
You don't need to tailor-proof it this much.
Taylor, it can never be enough. Tailor-proofing. Into the unknown!
This isn't tailor-proofed.
No, it is not. Alright, and then you're gonna throw your ender pearl directly into this portal.
And throw, you mean? Yes.
I'm done bridging.
Good job, Sinna.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Nope, never mind. I take it back.
Too late. Ah! Ah!
What?
We found it! Oh, it's got it! Ah!
How do you know if it has an elytra?
It has to have a ship. So I have one elytra. Now you know what to look for. If you wanted to go find your own, you could, or I could find one for you. Because the easiest way to get more elytras is to fly around.
You can find one for me.
Okay.
Okay. Bye!
Bye! Oh gosh. I want to fly around like a goddess.